Seal Test, the name that means topmost quality in ice cream, milk, and other dairy products, presents
Burr Tillstrom, creator of Kukla, Ollie, and all the Kuklapolitan players, with Fran Allison in Kukla, Fran and Ollie.
Good evening, television friends everywhere. We are certainly delighted to be with you again tonight. And we tonight are trying out something rather new. As you know, Chicago has recently become rather well known as a place where young and very talented playwrights have been trying out their plays and beginning their shows here to see how successful they may be, and so forth and so on. We are becoming, shall we say, the New Haven of the Middle West. And I'll say that with all due respect. I do. Tonight, the Kuklapolitan players are trying something new and daring in keeping with this trend towards bringing theater to the provinces. And, I beg your pardon? Well, no, it's a figure of speech, my dear. Well, I know we're in the state of Illinois. But no, it's just a figure of speech. Well, the only thing that's the matter with you is that you haven't got a very large part in the production. That's... Well, you better be careful. You may be written out in 2 weeks or so when we take it on tour. At any rate, we have here tonight a very delightful thing I think you're going to enjoy. As I say, we are keeping in with this trend by presenting tonight a new play, a new manuscript, which I think may well serve to win most of the major awards on Broadway this year and perhaps next, if it ever gets there, which of course is a question. There's many a slip, as we say. I think you're going to enjoy this play. I think you are. Remember, these players have not tried it out before an audience before. The scenery is new. As a matter, I beg your pardon? The scenery didn't arrive. However, some of the greatest productions in the entire, most successful production in the entire theatrical history were played without scenery. To wit, Mr. Thornton Wilder's Our Town. This is on, I think it has a flavor of, in a moment. My part is small, so I'm going to pad this bit. Madam Oglepuss and I, since we are old troopers, no, I use that in a very general sense, my dear. Old troopers, we are being generous and want the younger players to have, we are playing walk-ons, or in this case, dance-ons. This has a flavor, I think, that will strike deep into the heart of Americana, because it has a flavor, a little of that flavor of our town. It has a little of the flavor of well, perhaps some of the music and feeling of, say, high-button shoes. It has that feeling of that lovely bygone era in the small town somewhere in the middle part of America. I think it's going to really touch your hearts. Has a happy ending, so if any of you are afraid somewhere in the middle and want to turn off your set, don't do that, because it does have a happy ending. And I think you're going to enjoy it. I really do. Jack's prepared some special music, and we haven't selected a title for the show as yet, but we are thinking of calling it The Great Decision. And I think that you will see that that's a very fair title. And our characters in the order of their appearance are Ethelbert, played by Colonel Cracky, that's me, and Florence, Florence, his wife, played by Madam Oglepuss, who are guests at a party given by Pearl, played by Buelah Witch. Pearl is given a party for her young sister, Violet, played by Fran Allison, who has just returned home from college. Pearl, that's Buelah Witch, she has long been going with Hedford, played by Fletcher Rabbit, but they are not as yet married. Violet, played by Fran Allison, I'm getting a little confused here, is in love with, anyway, she's supposed to be in love with, Clarence, played by Kukla. Oliver Dragon comes in the second act in a very, relatively minor, but a powerful role. I'm sorry the Potted Palms didn't arrive because we are supposed to open our play at this party, and the dance is in full swing, and everyone's excited and having a wonderful time. Well, in a moment we'll have in a moment, my dear, get off the curtain rope. We need her for ballast. Act 1, Scene 1, Violet's Party.
Oh, really, Ethelbert, this is just too much. But glorious music. Oh, well, I always said that Pearl could throw a party if she ever wanted to. Ooh, look at those potted palms. Where are they?
I haven't arrived, my dear.
Ooh, but lovely potted palms and the string trio.
Haven't arrived either, my dear.
Oh, and the string trio. What divine music. What a lovely party. But, oh, my dear, Ethelbert, tell me, what in the world is going to happen to poor Hedford and Pearl? Years and years and years they've been going together. I'm so tired of seeing them go together. Why don't they get married? They're such unhappy people.
Well, my dear little girl, don't you remember the terms of the will? When I, as Pearl's father, drew up the will, I am the judge in this particular town that we live in. When I helped draw up the will, I told you very carefully the details of it. How, unless Pearl's younger sister, Violet, was married, why, then Pearl herself could not marry. She had to wait because she was the older sister and she had to protect her younger sister and she could not marry.
Oh, pity, pity. What shame. Well, I suppose, c'est la vie.
That wasn't in the original script.
I'm rewriting it as I go along.
My dear little girl, please, do not pad the part. We are dance-ons.
All right, could we have a little dance music? We'll dance on.
Well, I'm so glad you're having a good time. Well, that's fine. Punch bowl's right over there. Oh, everyone's having such a good time. And doesn't Violet look lovely? So fresh, so young, so eager. I wish she'd get married. Oh, dear, this eternal waiting is too much for me. I'm afraid the strain will be too much. But it's fun to give a party. Oh, dear, where are the potted palms? Oh, what lovely potted palms. How generous Hedford was to send them to me. He's so thoughtful. I wish I could have worn them tonight. Couldn't find a pin big enough. I wonder where Hedford is now. Dear, sweet, kind, thoughtful Hedford. Such a dear boy. Such an oaf. Told him to bring in the punch. Dropped it. Oh, well, everyone's having a good time. Now, what's happened to the string trio? Oh, you're on, I know, doing sets. Well, the house looks lovely. I hope Violet's proud of her old homestead. I'm so afraid that when she comes back from college, she won't be proud of us anymore. Hedford!
Pearl.
Wait. If anyone's watching.
I'm so tired of this. Stealthily moving in and snatching a stolen moment. Oh, Pearl, come. Run away with me tonight. Let us go, now. We have waited long enough.
No, you know the terms of the will. And I could not do that to my poor father. I could not do that to poor Violet. She's but a little sister and lonely, tired, unhappy.
I think she's very happy. She's a lucky girl. She's going to college.
The lines of the play.
Well, let's rewrite.
No, I cannot do that, Hedford. I'm afraid we will just remain friends until Violet is married.
Wish we could do something about it.
What could we do?
Gracious sakes, Violet seems very much in love with Clarence.
And he with her.
Why don't we suggest that they get married?
I don't know. That could be an idea, but well, perhaps they don't know that they love each other.
Could be. Or maybe it's a family reticence. Maybe they just don't quite know what a wonderful bargain they have in each other. Oh, if we could only do that tonight, we could have a wonderful announcement at the party. A double engagement.
Oh! That would be my heart's desire, Hedford.
Let's work together on it. I will speak to my brother, and you will speak to your sister, and we will see if we can't get them to announce the engagement tonight, and then the four of us can go down the aisle together.
Pretty wide aisle. All righty, well, I have to fill the punch bowl. There's Ethelbert over there. Honest, I suppose I'll have to dance with him. Good luck, dear.
Good luck. May I kiss you?
Oh, you're so forward. Just one. Oh! I hope no one saw.
Well, now let me see. What shall my strategy be? If I can just work this out. Oh, if I could just tell them how lucky they are to be young and romantic and in love. Of course they're in love. I know. I have it. Ah, here comes Clarence now. Ah, here comes Clarence now. Oh, hello there, Clarence.
Hello! Oh, Hedford, it's so good to see you. What a wonderful party. Oh, and I was so worried. I thought little Violet wouldn't be happy after she'd been at college, come back to her simple folks here in the little town.
Oh, she is indeed a true girl. A lovely, lovely lady.
Oh, you think so?
Oh, yes. Oh, Clarence, she is perhaps the most beautiful girl in all the village. One of the loveliest girls I have ever seen.
You really think she is?
Oh, you bet. Lovely girl.
She always has spoken kindly of you, I know.
Oh, and she's so kind and sweet to me. My gracious, and what a wonderful dancer.
Oh, you've danced with her already?
Yes, we had a wonderful dance together. She's a lovely girl. Oh, truly worthy of a fine man. Oh, I don't think there's a more wonderful girl in the entire United States of America.
Oh?
No, I think she is absolutely tops.
Oh, I see.
Well, I must go along and help Pearl. Help her fill the punch bowl. See you later.
Alas, just as I was about to pop the question to Violet tonight. My brother, in love with the girl I love. She too must love him. Oh. My heart. That's my heart crying. Well, guess there's nothing left to do but go away. That I will do. I will leave this very night so they can be happy together, my brother and Violet. I'll go pack my things now.
Violet!
Yes,
Violet, oh, there you are.
Oh,
Hello, dear.
hello, dear.
Having a good time?
Oh, great.
That's nice.
It's a lovely party.
Thank you. Nice to be home?
Wonderful to be home.
Nice to have you home, my dear. You're looking so lovely and
Oh,
sweet.
thank you.
My wonderful people here.
I will
Ethelbert.
never forget what I owe to you, dear sister.
Oh, my dear girl. Never think a thing about that. After all, it's not just my duty. It's because I want to protect you and watch over you.
Oh, it's so good to see old friends again.
Yes. Oh, we're getting older and older and older. Ah, my dear, wasn't it nice to see Clarence at the party?
Yes.
Yes, he's He's a very dear boy, Clarence is.
I think he's wonderful.
You do? You're right, my dear. He's one of the most wonderful young men I've ever known in my life. Why, while you've been at college, he's been so attentive to me, working down there in the hardware store. I know just last week I went in for a barrel of nails. And he lifted them down. He's so strong. He's got great, strong muscles. And he's so polite and sweet to me. Took me to the movies several times. Very lovely. I'm very fond of him. He's really a worthwhile boy. He should make some woman a fine, fine husband.
He's been attentive to you, has he?
Oh, yes. My, who could ask for anything more? Well, my dear, I've got to go attend to the punch bowl. You'll excuse me, my dear. Hope you'll enjoy the evening. We'll talk later after the party. I think there are going to be some exciting announcements tonight. Hee.
Can it be? My sister, in love with my loved one. I see it all now. I can just see him as he stood under the Japanese lantern swaying, under the swaying Japanese lantern. Oh, my loved one in love with my sister. Bing! Must I go through life singing the Tennessee Waltz?
Hetford!
Pearl, oh, there you are.
I think it worked. Had a lovely talk with her.
Well, I had a lovely talk with Clarence.
Good. At last. Oh, not yet. Just wait till we make the announcement.
You're so proper.
Yes, I am. Oh, it is a lovely party. Now it seems so gay and wonderful. Oh, Hetford, gracious sake. You didn't forget.
You bet I didn't. No, sir. When I finished work at the drugstore tonight, I went down in the freezer and I picked up just a wonderful dessert for you. Just wait a minute.
Oh, I hope so. I hope it'll be nice for the party. Oh, I know Hetford will have something nice for the party because he's so thoughtful. So very thoughtful. Hetford! I've fallen in love with you all over again.
Don't be rash, Pearl. Remember, we have not announced our engagement.
I don't care if the whole world hears it. Field test, ice cream, strawberry eclairs. Wow!
I had no idea you were such an excitable person.
I'm always excitable over these wonderful, wonderful field test desserts. Oh, look at those.
I brought several boxes, enough for everyone at the party.
Oh, how beautiful they are.
They should be beautiful. You know, they're made of a layer of vanilla ice cream, then a puree of juicy red ripe strawberries, and then another layer of ice cream, and then more luscious strawberries, and then a topping of...
Don't tell me. I know. Real whipped cream rosette. My party will be a success. And when we have finished dessert, we will all stand up and make this wonderful announcement. Oh, let me see. Where shall I place them?
Well, I've already placed a few over on the center table there by that lovely little bunch of laurel leaves you have.
Oh, how divine it looks. Don't think you have enough plates out, dear.
Well, I'm still attending to that. Look at those wonderful seal tests. Strawberry eclairs. Strawberry ice cream eclairs. Don't they look wonderful?
My gracious, they're not nearly enough.
Don't worry, I have lots more in the freezing compartment of the refrigerator. We'll bring them all out.
Oh, Hetford! Oh, this is going to be a joyous night indeed. Oh! Well, here I am, down at the station. Guess I will buy a ticket. Everybody else is at the party, but I guess the ticket collector, the ticket agent, is true to his post. Tickets?
Why, hello there, Clarence, my boy.
Hello there. Good to see you, Mr. Jenkins.
Well, Clarence, my boy, you're going somewhere?
Yes, I am.
You and Violet at
No, say not that word. Not Violet. No, I'm going somewhere by myself.
Methinks I detect a broken romance here. An unhappy heart. Oh, where do you wish a ticket to where?
Is that the correct reading for that line?
Good enough for me. Character part.
I am going to Arizona.
Arizona. Well, all right. Train for Arizona leaves in just a few minutes.
I'll wait.
As a matter of fact, it's right out there in the yard now. You better get on.
All right, I hope I find a seat.
Hello, Mr. Jenkins.
Violet! This is the Violet I just recently spoke of in connection with a young man,
I'm going to
Clarence.
go far, far away. Mr. Jenkins, do you have any tickets left to Minnesota? Oh,
To where, to where?
I'm smiling, but my heart is breaking.
Minnesota?
Minnesota.
You are going away, perhaps with Clarence?
Oh, no. No. Just give me an old ticket and charge it to Pearl.
Now I know a broken romance.
What time does the train leave?
For Minnesota? It's out in the yard now. You'd better board her.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good trip, my dear. Chuckle, chuckle.
Well, plenty of seats. Here's one over by the window. I'll stay over here. I guess I'll put it under the seat.
Here's a nice empty seat. I'll sit right here.
How lonely the station looks with the snow gently falling down.
Oh, what a dreary spot with the wind whistling around the corner.
How lonesome it will be. Well,
Little does he know, dancing away with Pearl, how my heart's breaking.
little does she know. My heart is breaking while she's dancing with Hedford. With strange-looking ears. I don't know how she can go for him. But by the time they discover that I'm gone, I will be in Arizona.
Well, when everybody is saying goodnight, tonight, I'll be saying hello to Minnesota. If I'm in Arizona, I'll follow you. If I'm in Minnesota, I'll be there too. I'll have 1,000 chances to start anew, because my love is endless for you. My heart cries for you, sighs for you, dies for you. My arms long for you. Please come back to me. The bloom has left the roses since you left me. The birds have left my window since you left me. I'm lonesome as a sailboat that's lost at sea. I'm lonely as a human can be. My heart cries for you, sighs for you, dies for you. My arms long for you. Please come back to me.
How lonely this train is, grinding away.
My, what a dull trip. In my haste to flee my broken heart, I neglected to buy a detective story. Perhaps there will be a kind, friendly passenger who will loan me a bit of reading material.
I'm really not very hungry, but I suppose I might as well start my lunch. I forgot the salt for my hard-boiled egg. Perhaps that lady across the aisle has some salt for my hard-boiled egg.
Pardon me, but... Clarence! Violet! Where are you going?
Arizona!
Where are you going? I'm going to Minnesota. Isn't it wonderful? We're both on the same train.
It couldn't be. Look at your ticket.
I'll get my ticket. Ticket.
Niagara Falls!
Oh.
It couldn't be.
Chuckle, chuckle.
Oh, that old ticket taker.
I'm not so old. I'm just playing the part.
You had your scene.
That cute, dear, sweet little man.
Mr. Jenkins.
Isn't he a sweet little fellow?
Oh, I'll never call him Old Fuzzy Top again.
Me either. Niagara Falls. What a wonderful thing. Oh, how great. You have no idea. I was so lonesome when I was sitting here on the train. I can't tell you how my heart cried for you.
You'll never know how my heart cries for you. My heart cried for you, sighed for you, died for you. My arms longed for you, but you come back to me. Oh, joy.
Oh, joy. Oh, rapture.
Well, Mr. Jenkins, you certainly fixed everything up fine.
You bet. Mr. Jenkins, I hope you'll come with us to Niagara Falls. I can't very well help it. I'm the conductor on this train. Chuckle, chuckle, chuckle. Well, it certainly is wonderful to have you all on the train. I didn't tell you, but I also called up Hedford and the Pearls, and I told them to leave the party and join us at the train because I had a surprise, and they're back in the observation car now waiting for you.
Well, we'll see to it that they get to go across the falls in a barrel.
You bet. Isn't that wonderful?
Oh,
Well, I suppose you two would like to be alone for a while.
if you don't mind.
If you think I'm going to be cut out of the finale, you're crazy.
If you don't mind.
If you don't mind.
Well, sir, if you two are going to get married in Niagara Falls and set up housekeeping back home in Coloma, Michigan, I just have one thing to tell you, and it's a bit of advice from an old fuzzy top. Remember, when you're serving your meals and you want a wonderful dessert, get the best.
Get seal test. Get the best, get seal test.
The musical director of Kukla, Fran and Ollie is Jack Fascinato. The producer is Buelah Zachary. The director, Louis Gomovitz. And the costume designer is Joseph Lockwood.
And this is Bert Tillstrom calling author.
Kukla, Fran and Ollie are brought to you by the divisions of National Dairy Products Corporation, makers of Seal Test products. Always look for the name Seal Test. It's your assurance of purity, quality, and fine, rich flavor in ice cream, milk, and other dairy products.
NBC Television.